Hi, my name is Enrique Rangel. I'm with MyMedLeads.com, and today I'm going to do a quick video on how MyMedLeads integrates with NexTech so that we can deliver marketing leads right into the NexTech system without having to enter them manually. Once they're in NexTech, they can be scheduled, and after a lead gets scheduled, MyMedLeads will be notified so that the two systems are always in sync. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and start with MyMedLeads. So I'm logged into a MyMedLeads account, and the first thing you see, of course, is our funnel. So what I'm going to do right now is that I'm going to open up one of the leads that has come in, and you're going to see how these numbers get affected as the lead moves down. So I click on new leads, and I see the last lead that came in was Kenny Lane for Botox. So I'm going to click on Kenny, and if you're familiar with MyMedLeads, there's a call now button that allows me to see the phone number. That way we know how long it took the lead to be called. So when I click call now, I now see the phone number. So let's say that I call Kenny, and once I speak to Kenny and I feel that this is a legitimate inquiry that is ready to schedule, it's as easy as just clicking the convert to NexTech button. So I'm going to click on this button. It asks me to confirm. I say yes. And now what I do is that if I open NexTech, I'm going to be able to look up Kenny. So now that I have Kenny on my screen, and again, we didn't type this in, it just appeared automatically, I can schedule Kenny. So I'm going to schedule for 7 o'clock tonight. And the appointment will be a new consult for Botox. So once I exit, if I come back to MyMedLeads, if I refresh the page, I can see that it is now a scheduled consult. So if I go back to my funnel, I can see that my scheduled consultation number that was at 14 is now at 15. So this patient has been scheduled, and I didn't have to do anything inside of MyMedLeads. So now I'm going to go back to NexTech, and I'm going to open the file for Kenny. Now I'm going to check them in. So Kenny gets checked in. Again, I exit, and if I go back to the funnel, I see that the scheduled consults goes down by 1 and the consult completed goes up by 1. I have now shown how a lead can travel down the MyMedLeads funnel without it being touched. So once the leads are on consult completed, this is the only time where a client would have to come back into MyMedLeads, and we remind you of that once a week and mark any of the leads as procedure completed. So if I click on consult completed, I can see any of the appointments that have already passed and the ones that haven't been completed yet. And I can very easily just change the consult to procedure completed, select a date, and put in a dollar value so that we can track the return on investment. Notice that these leads don't have these buttons. That's just because they're still in the future, so it's not asking us to put in any numbers yet. So if I click save and continue, and I go back to home, I can see that the lead now is no longer on consult completed. It has moved down to procedure completed, where I track all my revenue. So that's pretty much the process of generating a lead that comes into MyMedLeads and pushing it to NexTech. Now, if we would have done it the other way, if I would have gone to NexTech first and scheduled a new patient that doesn't exist in MyMedLeads, it would have done the same thing. It would have sent the information over to MyMedLeads. MyMedLeads would have created this new patient, and then the two systems would be synced just the same. So that is it for this video. If you would like to see more videos on how MyMedLeads works, please visit MyMedLeads.com/training.